Ah, this was a train wreck from start to finish, man. Just start to finish. Hey friends, my name is Gabrielle. Welcome to FrumiousReads. So welcome to week 8 of my book a day challenge for 2016. We're already 2 months into this new year, which is super crazy, and I cannot believe how fast time is going. But before we jump into the books that I read for week 8, I want to make a quick announcement. I have also decided to join the world of Bookstagram. I have been leaving my Instagram username at the end screen of my videos, and it's also been in the links in the description. But for those of you guys who don't know, I will put my username right here. It's FrumiousReads, which is the same username that I use for Twitter and then this channel. If you guys want to check that out, and I am so bad at Instagram. I have my own Instagram and I never go on it. I am so horrible at posting pictures, but I'm trying to be better at posting more books related pictures. Just another way to kind of reach out to everyone. So go ahead and check that out if you guys haven't. Without further ado, let's just jump into the books that I read this week. The Adoration of Jenna Fox by Mary Pearson. The Fold by Peter Clines. The Sounds of Poetry, A Brief Guide by Robert Pinsky. The Silver Linings Playbook by Matthew Quick. Truth Witch by Susan Dennard. 4 by Veronica Roth, and Burned by Ellen Hopkins. This week I was lucky enough not to have read any really terrible books. I feel bad saying that, but these past 2 weeks I have been reading books that I was just not happy with. I'm going to talk about my 2 favorite books and the 1 book that I thought was okay. The Fold by Peter Clines. This book was sent to me by Blogging for Books for an honest review. I absolutely love this book. It is about a group of scientists who find a way to teleport themselves through kind of open doorways from one place on Earth to another. When a specialist goes in to kind of see how the project is going, he finds out that there is much more to the portals than any of them actually know. And it's just this amazing sci-fi thriller kind of book. It's so cool. I love what they do. You could feel the tension building, and just, it is so well done. I genuinely love sci-fi books, and this is probably my favorite book that I've read since The Martian when it comes to actual sci-fi. For one thing, I love the feel of the cover. It's one of those matte, really soft ones that really like bendy. I absolutely love it. This is easily my favorite, one of my favorite books that I've read in 2016. It is definitely a 5-star book for me, and I really recommend it. The other really good book that I read this week would be The Adoration of Jenna Fox. Now, this was also part of the book haul that I got and unboxed for you guys. I feel like this is kind of a sci-fi week for me. It's almost like free verse poetry in a way. It's got these really short pages and chapters. It's so cool. It's so cool. I love when they play with memory, and just the fact that this deals a lot with kind of like medical advancements and whether or not certain medical advancements should be made is just so cool. This was really well done. I absolutely loved it. So this book is definitely one that I recommend if you love science and mystery novels. The last book that I read this week that would be an okay book for me, and I feel like I am going to get a lot of surprise reactions when I say it, but that is going to be Truth Witch by Susan Dennard. Now, here's my thing. I'm really picky when it comes to fantasy novels. Like, I am so genuinely picky. This book takes place in the fantasy land called the Witchlands from the perspectives of Safi and Isilt, who are thread sisters, which essentially I guess means that they're best friends and they're bonded for life through their magic. Safi is a truth witch and Isilt is a thread witch, so Safi can tell when people are telling the truth or lying or their general intentions, and Isilt can see kind of the threads of life from people, sense their emotions, and see when they meet their soulmates, which is really cool. I really like those powers. They end up getting mixed up with this conspiracy theory to kind of overthrow a certain kingdom, and they end up on the run with another prince and just some other witches. I really did enjoy reading it. Once it started picking up a little bit, it took me about 200 pages to get actually really invested in the novel. The things I really liked about this book was that I loved Safi and Isilt's friendship, how they're just so bonded and together and they fight so well together. I'm not feeling the main love interest for Safi. Everybody, I guess, in Witchlands is some type of witch. That part was really confusing for me because it felt like almost anything could be witch related. Like, they had thread witches, they had wind witches, they had fire witches, so they had like those common ones, like, you know, the airbenders, firebenders, waterbenders, earthbenders, which is what I kind of felt like it was paying a homage to. But then they also had just like word witches, and I get that's kind of cool, but it's just like they don't explain what these other kind of more vague witches can do. I feel like the plot got a while to get going. I almost feel like it didn't have a plot for a long time, but I really did enjoy the characters. I really don't feel Safi's main love interest. It's something I just don't think has chemistry. It just kind of is kind of annoying, actually. I really don't like her main love interest at all. He's just kind of a brat. But ultimately, this was just an okay book to read. I do like it. I will probably read the next book when it comes out, whenever that is, but it wasn't something that I was like massively impressed with. And those are all the books that I have to talk about. So that was a really quick video, I feel like. I just went straight through those. It is now time to pick my challenge book for the week. This is for my Around the Year in 52 Books Goodreads group. And so this week I'm going to be picking my challenge, and it is challenge number 20, which is a book with a name in the title. So for me, that book is going to be Reading Lolita in Tehran. This book is actually a memoir regarding how a teacher taught her female students privately. So ultimately, I'm really excited to read this book. It sounds really interesting and really good. I've heard a lot of really great reviews about it. That is my challenge book for this week, and I will let you guys know how it goes. So if you guys haven't seen my latest video, then stick around. It will be playing right after this. Let me know what you guys think of this video in the comments below. Let me know if there's any specific books that you saw here that you would like me to do a separate review on as well. If you guys like this video, make sure you subscribe. I upload bookish videos twice a week, but that is all that I have for you guys today. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you later. Okay. Bye. Guess why I'm excited today? Because I have things to open for you guys. I have not done an unboxing video in a very long time. I think I've only ever done one,